Hey guys. Oh, hey, Plumie. What are you doing awake, Plumie? Is it morning where you're at? Hey, German lady. Hey, Mr. Jen. Shannon. Oh, you've been working a lot? Okay. I'm not going to be on very long. I just wanted to answer a couple of questions. And hey, LB. Hey, Norma. Christola. Hey, poop stain. I haven't seen you in a while, Pandora. Where you been? By the way, Crystal, I think you should be getting your thing soon. Hey, Diggler, green-eyed. I always say pluh. Karen, oh, it's 6:23 where you're at in the morning. Wow. Hey, Ruby. Hey, Muna. All right. So, first of all, thank you to nice people. You guys are so cool and nice. Hey, Siren. Where do I begin? Where do I begin with this? I'm going to end with something positive over here, but this is what I got at the gas station. Reduce stress, Nero Bliss, white raspberry, sparkling water, something like that. Okay, actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to start right here. Morning, Mark. Right here. Oh, what is that? And trust me, I get a lot of hate comments, but I'm showing this for a reason and for a point. Okay, so it's all happening with their little dog avatar or whatever that is, because most of the time when people leave hate comments, it's never under their name. Hold on, let me turn this off. Okay, it's never under their name or their picture. However, it is somebody who knows that I have an alcohol problem, that I had one almost 6 months ago, by the way. So obviously it's somebody that knows and has followed me for a while. They're just too scared to say this under their own account. Now, I'm going to read this and tell you some of the stupid questions and rude ass comments I've been getting when I go into other people's chats, even not just on my videos. So this person, it's all happening, says, disappointed. I think the Thrive got to you. OMG, you have cray cray wrenching for you. They're talking about Kim. You have lost it. You may as well drink again. Ha ha. Okay. So let's take a look at what, hold on, let me see. Hey, Amanda B. Now, first of all, a comment like that is not going to trigger me to drink alcohol. I just wanted to show you that that's one of the many ignorant. Hold on. Why is it saying upload overlay? Let me get that off the screen. One of the many ignorant comments that I get. Why am I getting this? I'll tell you why. Are they talking about me? I thought it was you. Morning, Katrina. I'm getting this because I am undecided about the fucking Watts case and who's guilty and what happened with this. I'm not a psychic. Hey, Kathleen. And I'm interested in it. I'm interested in having open discussions about it. I'm interested in listening to different people's channels that have different opinions on it. Why am I up right now? Oh, it's only 3 a.m. here. I just got home from the snow. So I'm getting this because people have been asking me, why do you have that revelation in the reckoning? Why is she one of your wrenches? First of all, this is my fucking channel. Second of all, it's because I had a good conversation with her. I'm open to listening to different people, lots of different people. And if I have to pay to leave a comment and ask questions in her chat and whatnot, I'm going to do that because I like to ask questions. So in return of her coming on to my panel, being very kind, it's a very controversial subject, very kind to me and a good conversation. I like that. Talking to me now. If anybody has a problem with it, take it up with. Not have me one liquor, alcohol, something to be proud of. Thank you, Tabitha. So, and I don't even have to explain this, but I am, because when I've been going into other people's chats, look there he is. He has Kim as a moderator, or he pays her monthly. Did you know that her payments start at $20 a month minimum? You're fucking incorrect, first of all. I pay $1.99 for my Patreon with her, and I pay 99 cents a month for my membership. So you're wrong. You want to hear all scenarios. So do I. So if I go to one channel and they're saying something that I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe this that's interesting. I'm going to take this into consideration. And then another channel says something completely different. Oh, okay. Well, that obviously contradicts this other channel. So with me, first of all, I'm not going to fucking be told what to do. I was in, AD's being nice to me, by the way. First of all, I messaged AD and them. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about assholes in people's chats, including his, telling me, some person said, so you have to decide now, which one is it? Which truth are you going to believe? Kim's or AD's? Well, neither one do I believe to be the 100% truth. That's why I'm not convinced. So do not fucking tell me what to do, and do not force me into an opinion, because it's not going to fucking happen. I'm not a pushover. I'm not easily convinced, and I'm not going to put up with your bullshit if you're going to be mean to me. I'm a nice person. I'm being open. And then I've heard people say, oh, you're open to opinions. Well, they're wrong opinions. They're stupid. Well, that's your fucking opinion. You're liking the snow? You were thrashed in AD's live last night in the chat section. Being out of order, you have the right to go where you want to go. Yeah, and you know what? To people that are going to do that, let me tell you something. Whoever wants to do, and also somebody said, what do they say? And they've said this before a long time ago. Save Robbie is canceled. You're going to lose all these subscribers and blah, blah, blah. Well, let me tell you something. I'm quality over quantity. So if people don't want to have open discussions and be open to being okay having contradicting opinions, then you are not a subscriber to me. You're an asshole. Okay? So that's perfectly fine with me. If you cannot stand the thought of somebody having a different opinion or not going with your agenda, that's your fucking problem. It's not mine. I'm not going to conform and fall in line and be like, yes, you're right. You're right. I have to say that I convinced. I believe you. No, that would be a fucking lie. Would you rather be subscribed to a fucking liar or somebody that maybe you disagree with a little bit? Just be adults and watch what. Yes, Spoons. And that's the thing too, is good morning, Marie. When you are, because it's almost like somebody following you around, watching what TV stations you watch. I'd hate for you to watch my porn that I watch or whatever that I'm into, because heaven forbid, we know how it is when people see what kind of porn we're looking at. We get judged by that. Now we get judged on what true crime shit we watch, all sorts of shit. So just, when you have a channel or people see you around, you're known in the chats and the community and stuff, people are going to see what you're watching and follow you around, but it's not up to you to question what I watch or what I'm interested in. So if I'm not convinced of something, let's say I'm not convinced about the Bermuda Triangle. So I'm going to watch a bunch of fucking documentaries on the Bermuda Triangle. I guarantee there's going to be a lot of different opinions or scientists saying, well, we think this, or conspiracy theorists, hey, rabbit dog, or different people saying different shit. Can you imagine if those people said, "Nope, believe me, don't go over there. Do not subscribe to that person. Do not give them your money. Don't do this. Don't fucking tell me what to do." Threw me out of her chat and blocked me supposedly because I support you. That's not a shocker, Marie, and I apologize about that. That's the closed-minded shit that I'm talking about here. Casper, my porn categories can get pretty crazy. I like jocks. And I like baseball caps. Sue me. Thank you, Graceful Mercy. And you watch ID and you watch Robbie. Many of us do. You'll always have people in chat talk shit. Yeah, Samantha. And you know, that's what the shitty thing, because I'm not just a person that gets on my channel and talks or does lives, or if you want to call that a content creator or whatever. I don't just do that. I'm also a subscriber. I'm also a Patreon of some of these people. I'm also, I'm a viewer. So if I want to watch jock porn, or if I want to watch an opinion that somebody else has on a freaking true crime case or whatever the hell I want to do, I'm going to do that. And if you have a bad opinion of me, you're terrible, Save Robbie's canceled or whatever, and to say something as low as saying you might as well be drinking again. Really? So I should destroy my life, abuse my body when I've almost been sober for 6 months, possibly relapse on methamphetamines, go on a bender, don't drink water or eat food for a couple of days, all because I'm not decided on something, so I deserve to fucking relapse and destroy my life? Eat a fucking dick. Because I'm not going to do that just because you think Thrive makes me crazy. First of all, I haven't thrived in a couple of fucking weeks. Good morning, Linda. So if you're going to throw Thrive in my face, then make sure you don't go over to Nicole Atkinson's channel if you think Thrive fucking makes you crazy. Okay? Don't fucking go over and support people that are doing Thrive and fucking all that shit. Thanks, Marie. Hey, Rev. Yeah, and I could only imagine who's behind these stupid troll accounts. And it's not even that. My point is not just that these people are saying mean shit to me. It's the point that none of you, including myself, and none of you are allowed to go anywhere else if you're seen in other chats that have opposing opinions. You're not allowed to do that. Thank you, Aaron. You're not allowed. Because if you do, you're either a flip-flopper or, you're a shitty person. Because you're giving another side that somebody disagrees with, you're giving them a chance. You're giving them a voice. You're giving them your ears. I do like Thrive, Jolene. I'm very sensitive to caffeine, so I have to take breaks because it makes you crazy. Remember, it makes you crazy. Me too, Christola. And you know what? People's YouTube prisoners, yes. Your actions speak louder than your words. People do, because they'll say, "Oh, go where you want. That's fine. Go where you want. Oh, you're so cute. You're adorable. Go where you want, cute. You're a little cutie. Run along now. Run along." Then they see you in somebody else's chat. Do you care to explain this? Do you care to explain while you're in their chat? Because I'm a grown man with a big dick and I can go where I want to. How about that? Is that a good enough answer for you? Or like, what else are you looking for? Story of my life. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. But the thing is, I'm not, listen, I will be nice to you. It's the golden rule. And I don't give a shit what you believe, what religion, whatever. Hi, Shalina. The golden rule is treat people the way you want to be treated. Now, I am a Gemini also, so I tend to snap when I get emotional or annoyed. But if you're nice to me, I'm going to be nice to you. So, yeah, Plumie, it's real big. I'll send you screens or dick pics. So herein lies the problem. And can somebody explain this to me? Here lies the problem. If you're nice and you want to be friendly with people and you just so happen to talk to somebody, and then you find out later on, maybe down the road, maybe a couple hours later or a couple days or whatever, that person you just talked to, you know, that new friend you just made, well, guess what? Your other friend, they don't like them and they don't get along with them. So now you have to make a choice and you have to drop. No, fuck you. I'm not doing that. And here's the other problem. People don't want to communicate. So when you have a problem, okay, and especially if there's creators on here, you've got this side, then you have this side. You're yelled at for going to either one of the sides, but both of the main people refuse to talk to each other. That's their fault. That's your fault. If you choose to talk to each other, guess what? You could actually probably disagree and maybe even agree to disagree. And then you'll be fine. And then you don't have to make people choose and be an asshole about it. Because of haters and judges. Yeah, well, you know what? Sometimes communication sucks. Sometimes conversations are tough. But I would much rather have a tough conversation that kind of is awkward and a little bit shitty than to drag shit on for months and months and months, possibly years. That kitchen lady, I've tried to resolve shit with her many times. She won't have it. So fuck her. But at least I've tried. Me too, Linda. It doesn't matter how mean you are to me. I'll talk to you eventually. Probably most of the time when I'm cooled down, if you're an asshole to me, because otherwise I'm going to say really mean shit to you and probably intentionally try to make you cry, which is never a good thing. Exactly, Marie. It is called being an adult. And I'm going to tell you something about, you know, the Chris Watts bullshit, because I am interested in the case and I do enjoy having open conversations and talking about it. That's why I do it. So when you have something going on with, you know, AD or Kim, and I know that they can have a good conversation. From talking to both of them, I think they'd have a great conversation. But then you have people in the chat that completely fucking destroy it for everybody else. Yeah, I don't do the pack mentality, Millie. I don't respond well to it. I'm an individual person. And that's not going to change just because people say, oh, well, you'll lose subscribers if you think like that. Bye. See ya. You're not worth hanging around. I don't want to talk to you if you're going to judge me based on opinions that I may or may not have. See ya. Me too, Laura Beth. I would really like to see that. Yeah, Kathleen. That, you know, and see, that's a perfect way to think. You don't agree with her, but you're open-minded and still intrigued. But, you know, for people to say, to categorize anybody, and yeah, I do take offense to it. When I've heard people say, they're all idiots, they're all brainwashed fucking idiots that are paying her to go into her chat and ask questions. Well, I'm going to ask questions. I think you're an idiot if you don't ask questions. How else are you going to find out shit if you don't ask questions? Well, I shouldn't have to pay and I'm not going to support that channel. That's fine. I'm not saying you would have to. If you disagree, that's fine. Thank you, Shalina. If you want good night. You like to debate sometimes. I go both ways. See, I like to have conversations. I'm not huge on debate because I feel like that always is almost like a versus. You know, when you say we're going to have a debate, it's almost like you're already planning on one person to win or the other. I think when you have a conversation, it sets the tone for nobody's going to win. We're not against each other. We're having a conversation. We do have opposing views, but there's not going to be a win and losing situation in a conversation. Thanks, Mark. $19.99 for Patreon. It's actually, I pay $1.99 for my Patreon. There's different levels. So if you guys have been misinformed on her Patreon, there's different levels. So someone told me today, so I read a comment. Someone said, did you know Robbie pays $19.99 a month for his membership? Wrong. I pay 99 cents. Exactly. Green-eyed. 99 cents. Well, that's 99 cents too much. Well, maybe it is to you, but I want to ask questions. And to be honest, I don't think I would have joined her Patreon or her memberships if I wouldn't have talked to her first. I enjoyed the conversation. I enjoyed having her on. And that's that. That's it. Tell my kids you'll seek. Well, it's not fair. Because, German lady, you're so sweet. Thanks. Hey, Hazel. Because basically, you know, you're telling people, oh, go where you want. Go ahead, go where you want. And then when they start to have either a different opinion or maybe to start to believe in a different way than you do, when you get offended and hurt and angry that people are not aligning with all of your thoughts, to me, that's an issue. That's a problem. Even if you're right, let's say you're 100% right, you have all the facts put together, you are correct, and people still don't believe you. You cannot penalize people for not being convinced of something. That is not fair. Opposite teams conversation. Exactly, Marie. Because a debate is just kind of set up for there's going to be a winner, you know, or a loser. So over the hey, Doreen. Open mind. Yes, Kirsty. And someone said, open mind. You're open to opinions of evil people. Don't fucking take words out of my mouth. If you hear me say I'm open to opinions of evil fucking people, then you will know. And actually, you know what? I am open to the opinions of people if they just so happen to be evil. Do I support opinions of evil people? No. But I'll listen to them. Enjoy the discussion so I can think of it differently than I already do. Confirmation bias isn't what I'm looking for. Me neither, Spoons. And thank you, by the way. How else are you going? You mean to tell me that, you know, you want to join a group of people that if it is found out that you think an opposite way or something, you're scared to do that so you don't speak up? I don't live my life like that. And I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how much subscribers you have on YouTube or followers on Instagram or Facebook. I don't give a shit about that. So to the people threatening, you know, I'll leave or you're canceled or whatever. Fuck, I'm not here to be entertained by a number behind my fucking name. I'm here to have good conversations. I'm here because it helps me stay sober. That's why the name of my channel is Save Robbie. And that's why I named it that from the beginning. You guys just didn't know that I had struggles until I told you back in June. But my channel's always been called Save Robbie because I've struggled with substance. So to have something like that thrown in my face and say, you're canceled, you might as well go drink, when you know damn good and well that vlogging helps me stay sober, you know damn good and well all I'm doing is having open-minded conversations and I should go get drunk. I might as well be drinking because I'm giving somebody a fucking chance and I'm opening my ears. Hey, Jessica. Where the hell have you been? Jessica, I messaged you on Hangouts like a long time ago, but I don't think you ever saw it. I love you, German lady. Thank you for being you. So just so you know, if you are not okay with having an open mind, regardless of what someone's opinion might be, then yeah, maybe I'm not the channel for you to come over to. And that's okay. But you don't gotta be a fucking dick about it. Hey, Velvet Moon. Thank you, guys. No, and I'm not gonna be threatened either by, well, that could damage your channel. Well, fucking good for that. I'm still curious. You're not gonna change my curiosity just by saying shit like that. Oh my God, you had COVID? Oh, well, I hope you're okay now. You were on dope and you were drinking. Oh, you knew that I was? You could tell? Yeah, I'm looking back at some of the videos. If I didn't delete them, I didn't look very healthy. I looked kind of half dead. My skin looked more sunken in and very dry. My beard would get longer and bushy. I wouldn't like keep up on myself, and I'll be right. Well, you know what? And I was going to come home and go to bed. And I put that comment in my community post because I get comments like that all the time. But the point of that is I had people in AD's chat saying, which first of all, most of his chat was very kind to me, including him, because I talked to him privately. But to the other assholes that want to try to stir up shit or pull words out of my mouth, he thinks Shanann killed the kids. Fuck you. You don't know how to listen. Because I said I lean more towards the first confession, but I don't know what the fuck to believe. Every single time I hear something new, that's why I'm open to different creators. Well, you shouldn't listen to that creator because they're not right. That's what people tell. How the fuck do you know that? You know the truth? You know everything? Well, then why don't you go to the police station and fucking tell them if you know the goddamn fucking truth? And I'm sorry I don't use the word GD all the time. Sorry, God. Sorry, Santa. Hey, Mandy. Sorry, Mandy. I'm kind of in a shitty mood right now. That's why I'm drinking a Neuro Bliss water that reduces stress. You don't even think Chris knows the truth. Yeah, look, if you're interested in this case or any case, even if it's closed, you can still be interested and you can still look into anything that you want to in the case. And you're going to be welcome over here. I'm not going to judge you and say, nope, you believe that. You're gone. You're out. You're disrespectful. Rev, I don't really know. I just buy them and I shove them in my ears. I want to say a 12 gauge. I don't know. I really don't know. They've been in forever. I think it's healthy to listen to all points. I do too, Paula. But apparently, people follow you around. And if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong discussion, you're not allowed to have an open mind. Thanks, Mandy. And I actually, because what was it? I think it was a week ago, I started doing the Watts scenario conversations for that very purpose. Because everybody has a different 12 sounds about right. Yeah, I think it is a 12. Everybody has a different idea in their head. And the whole purpose of igniting that conversation is so that people don't end up saying, you know what? You think this way, so you might as well go start drinking alcohol again because I don't like your opinion. So the whole point of that isn't to convince you of one way or the other. Yeah, Ruby, I am. But here's the thing about it, Ruby. It wasn't to convince anybody. The first one I did is because I lean more towards believing the first confession, which God forbid, I'm a terrible fucking demon for even thinking that. I'm terrible for that. So I'm supposed to lie to you guys and say, oh no, I don't lean more towards that one. I'm just kidding. Because that's something to joke about. On Lori Vello. Mexi and I did one on Lori Vello a while ago. We're waiting for more to progress with that. But it is mean, Marie. Hey, Michael and Paula. So the second scenario that we're going to do, because the first one was the one that I lean more towards. So I wanted to just give you guys a vision and a visual of what I see in my head, which is not the truth. It's just what I lean towards and what's in my head. Thanks, Graceful Mercy. So the second one is, I asked one of my friends, Lisa, because she's studied this case very well. And she thinks one way or the other. So we're going to do a scenario of, you know, either somebody else being involved or him doing it completely by himself. Not for you guys, but so I can put myself in that situation and visualize it better that way and have you guys explain it to me better. So it's not just me getting on here saying, this is what I lean more towards and you better believe me. No, it's about having an open conversation. Like, this is what I think. What do you guys think? You'd love to hear my version? Well, I said that on the first scenario one that I did. And then, of course, you know, somebody in AD's chat, well, not somebody, tons of people keep saying, he thinks Shanann killed the girls. Stop fucking taking words out of my mouth. If you're not going to listen, unsubscribe from my channel and don't come back because you're twisting my words. That's not what I said. And Sarah, people with opposing Sarah Miller, that's why I like having conversations like this. Because shit, I can learn something too. Because again, I'm not right. It's just I have theories in my head and I'm confused about it. Well, you're confused. Maybe you should do your research more. Maybe you should read the discovery. Maybe you should write a dick. Maybe you should write a dick while you're reading the discovery and get off mine. What? It's a female killer in the Missy case? You never studied this case. It broke your heart, but you like to listen to all the stuff. You don't think the mama did it, but you want to listen. I want to listen too. That's why I listen. That's why I listen to different channels. Because, and to be honest, I think if you listen to one opinion enough, like let's say that there's a channel that comes out and the channel says this case doesn't exist, it's fake. And let's say you don't believe that in the beginning and it's complete bullshit, right? But let's say you listen to that channel enough, so many times, and that's all you listen to and nothing else. Eventually you're going to be convinced of bullshit. So I go with my gut. I mean, there's sometimes where I listen to any of these true crime creators. Hey, Nicola. And sometimes I'll be listening to ones that I even really like. And I'm like, this is too far-fetched and this is bullshit. And sometimes I listen, I'm like, oh yeah, that really makes sense. Sometimes I listen to ones that I don't really like and they make sense. It's called listening. When people do that, they're insecure and pointing fingers and spewing negativity. Yeah, and look, I'm not dissing people that don't show their face or their names on YouTube. But I can't help but wonder if when people spew really mean shit out of their mouth or say stupid shit like I might as well go drink again or something just stupid like that, and they don't show their face and stuff, it makes you wonder why they're so fucking angry and why they're not showing their face. Apparently they're not proud of what they're saying. You think more people were involved, Amanda and Nick just saying, okay, Katrina. And you know what? That's not completely off the table for me. There's some times when I listen to, because I'll keep going back and listen to NK again. I literally live, the park where she got interviewed is right there. I live right next to it. So I even went there one time. I was like, just to get a feel of it, just to feel the energy. And I'll go back and listen to her interviews. And there's sometimes that I actually am like, she just seems like she's paranoid. She doesn't seem guilty. And then there's other times where I'm like, ooh, that was kind of weird. So I don't even know what to think about her. Overall, I think she was caught in a really shitty, lustful, disgusting situation. You got trolled? You got trolled, Ocean Wave? Hey, Nelbell. Oh, good. Why are you bitter? Well, and I mean, let's face it. Majority of the time when people are being mean to me on here, they'll say stuff that I know only a friend would have known, like an old friend. And let me tell you fucking something right now. Anybody that I ever stopped being friends with on here, majority of the time, the majority of people that I have stopped being friends with on here have given me ultimatums or treated me like shit for being friends with somebody else. And then they'll go, some of them have gone in, he's such a two-face, he's a backstabber. No, I just didn't align with your fucking argument. Your argument belongs to you, not me. Hey, Remy. I just want to know why alarms went off in the house and why everyone was dead and gone from the house. Me too. It is, Patty, and I feel like the devil, just Patty, when you do have an open mind and you do try to open up to, I think that's just the devil's way of trying to shut shit down and take away the peace. But if you've ever seen me snapping on somebody on here or ending a friendship on here or any of that bullshit, mark my words, it's because that fucking motherfucker gave me an ultimatum or treated me like shit for being nice to somebody they don't fucking like. Kitchen lady did the same shit to me. That's the main reason she don't like me. And lots of other people. And I don't play that game. It's not going to happen. He's a bad friend because he didn't take my side. Friends don't take sides. Okay. Me too, Graceful Mercy. Because we can all relate to the underdog. We've either been the underdog or we are the underdog. Or we just don't like seeing people going through a shitty time. Translate well. CW's first confession was not really a true confession. It was just Tammy the detective put that idea in CW's mind by stating that Shanann killed her own two daughters. And Maria's kitty cat, I do see that as well. But then I think about it and I'm like, was it or did she nail it? So there's really not like because a lot of people have said that to me. Stephanie Blooms, I love you. You want to get married? A lot of people have said it actually wasn't a first confession. Let's call a spade a spade. It was a first confession. Did she pull it out of him? She asked him, did she hurt the kids? And he agreed. So did she pull it out of him? Or did he just say, oh yeah, let's go with that? Can anybody prove that as a solid fact? Because I do see a lot of people going back and forth saying she put it in his mind. You know that for a fact, though? I mean, it looks that way, possibly. Or did she possibly sense that from him and say, okay, I'm kind of sensing this. Is this what happened? Because I'm kind of sensing this. We don't know. That's the thing. That's why it's good to have a conversation about it. Hey, Nicole. Nicole's going to try and see if she has auto start on her car tomorrow because I didn't know I did when I first got my car. Hey, Kristen Renee. Klondike bar and a warm cup of Robbie. About to be woken up. Ooh, wait. Are Klondike bars like breakfast ice cream bars? Blue Waffle. Hey there. It's a really fun name. The alarms went off when no one was there. I'm going to have to look into that because that's the first time I'm reading that, Marie. MJ, I love you. They're lost. Don't let. Yeah, and you know what? I've made a lot of cool friends here on YouTube. And I continue to meet cool people. So to the ones, that usually say, oh, I'm leaving because you have a different opinion. First of all, in this situation, I don't have a solid opinion. I lean towards one, but then there's other ones where I'm like, well, it kind of makes sense too. So if you're going to wish me to become an alcoholic again or any of that bullshit just because I just can't decide, then you really need to eat a dick sandwich. Open my eyes. I'm sorry. Ignorance is following you around. You're truly awesome. Thank you, Shannon. And I'm not trying to be mean about it, but after a while, you get kind of fed up with people saying, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. Cool. What am I wrong about? I don't have a belief, a solid belief. So what am I wrong? I'm questioning other options. Well, you're wrong for doing that. You're not supposed to question stuff. Well, investigators do. Well, this case is closed. Well, not to fucking me, it's not. You're awesome, Stephanie. Me too, Marie. And that's okay. You're hungry now, Amy? It is confusing. And it's very insulting when people say, well, that's because you don't do your research. Well, I'm asking questions. Isn't that part of research? But then you say, don't ask questions. Okay. Who the hell are you to tell me what to do? What did Rabbit Dog say? I want to know, when will the time come when people are actually allowed to talk about this case with the freedom they can with other cases? That's a very good question, Rabbit Dog. Without the anger and the just jumping on people all the time and the insults and then people going real life on others or just getting so angry and offended, man. I cannot think of a time really where like somebody else's opinion truly like, I mean, yeah, people piss me off. Oh, thank you, Weber. Oh, have a blessed day, Katrina. Thank you, Weber. Do you believe Watts had Bella climb the stairs to the oil tank? Molly, I don't. And listen, I was listening to that live yesterday because I listened to many different people that cover this topic. I was listening to AD's live. Hey, Pickle Tits. Roses are red. Hold on. I always got to read Pickle Tits, what they have to say. Roses are red. Pickles are green. I love your legs. What's in between? Oh, they said that last. I was listening to this Sherilyn, about what she said. In my personal opinion, first of all, here's my first question about that. When the fuck did we start taking Chris Watts' word for truth? Now all of a sudden we are, because she says that. He told me that. That's what he said. He told me that. Oh, okay. Well, he also said a bunch of other bullshit. So sorry, I'm not just going to go with that and be like, that's the truth. Yeah. And now they're saying it came from a dream, but then I was also watching Zav Girl posted a new video on that. I was listening to that as I was driving home, saying that, and this made sense. She said the dream came after they drove out to get that confession. But I don't think that's as important as this Sherilyn lady if she's lying. and it's coming from a dream instead of Chris himself. How dare you listen to AD? I know. Love you, little Laura. Oh, no. I'm not bashing AD. No. I'm talking about the dream situation and the walking Bella up to the tank situation. That's what I'm talking about. I heard that it was reported to the police that a woman was seen around the Watts house the night the alarm went off, and that's why they were there. Yeah, and then they went in and they looked, for the woman. Kim corrected it. The date was the UK date, so it was different format. It was posted in a group. Yeah, and that's why I truly think that sweetness, Jess. I truly think that as far as different creators having different opinions or whatever, look, we could come on and talk on our own channels and say our opinion and go back and forth and back and forth. But when you have conflicting kind of opinions or facts or whatever you want to call it with, let's say, AD and Kim, I think they would have a great conversation. Now, I mean, not like I would force and be like, you guys have to have a conversation. But I think if they were both willing to, I think it would be interesting, whether it was private or public. For them, for those two, I think it would be interesting. I love you, BBT, pickle tits. You listen to the ones that aren't bashing other channels and other beliefs. Well, yeah, because think about it. If you're bashing another channel and their beliefs, and let's say you have somebody in your chat that cares about what you're saying, then you're kind of bashing the person that's watching you too. And saying, I don't like this channel. They're stupid. If you watch them, you're stupid too. It's never stupid to explore. Okay? That's how islands and fucking continents are discovered. We wouldn't be sitting on this rock, floating rock here, if America wasn't discovered, or whatever country you're sitting on. An organic conversation. Turn on NK for not standing behind him after his arrest. I bet that he's going to point the finger at her, in my opinion. And that could be possible. Good morning, Inked Mom. That could be possible. Since me, personally, since I don't know what the truth is, man, I'm open to any. If there's a new channel that comes out today and says, we have all the information, we have everything, it's over, it's done, I'm going to go listen to them. Whether, I mean, it could end up being bullshit, but at least I listened. It's created large division for a long time. Sarah Miller, the dream thing is, so apparently Sherilyn now is saying that Chris told her Bella was walked up the stairs to her doom, and that she was alive and that he carried Cece. So apparently now he's Zabar's teacher. Apparently now that's a misconception, and that actually was from a group, like a Facebook group, that somebody had posted what they dreamed that he did that, and that she's putting it in the book under his words. I'm still up in the air about it. But I think that's bullshit if she's lying. This case is confusing enough. Why throw more bullshit out there like that? Thank you, Sweetness Jess. I appreciate that. His further confessions, the girls are so horrible. There has to be some truth interlaced there. I agree with that, Rabbit Dog. That's what keeps me conflicted. That's one of the things that keeps me conflicted, because when I say I lean towards the first confession, if I'm saying I lean towards that, but there's got to be something else keeping me the other way. Hey, Helen Rump. Oh, welcome. So, I mean, that is one of the things. Why get so detailed? Why get so graphic? If I had the opportunity to talk to Chris or ask him questions, that is one of the things that I would ask him. Why the detail? Why not just stay quiet, or, you know, just say, oh yeah, no, I took him here or there, but it is pretty detailed. But then again, if you guys are keeping up and listening to Kim and what she's saying and stuff, apparently he didn't want to have that conversation, and he didn't know it was going to get out. He's kind of doing it to, I don't know, humor them, or I don't know. That's why I'm paying attention. I'm trying to listen. I would like the truth. As a mom, my son is 6'3", and I'd protect him right now. Oh, that's adorable. Hey, Carrie. Hey, KK. To everything we know, only Chris knows the truth will never. Yeah, Laura Beth. And that's why, again, like, if you had the opportunity to sit down and talk to him, of course, we've seen him in his interviews and stuff. But with me, I feel like people interact with each different person differently, especially if maybe you're the type of person where you're more introverted. So just to have a conversation with somebody and be able to look at their eyes while they're talking to you, look at the way they're responding to you, how comfortable they are with the conversation, that would be interesting. Because then I feel like if each one of us could sit down and do that one-on-one with him, if you could read people and the way they talk and, answer your questions, I think we'd all get a little bit better understanding. And that's why I like him. Because all these other channels can talk about what we've seen. We can talk about what we've seen on the news or in an interview, but she's actually talking to him. That's why I like listening to her. You could think she's crazy or whatever. Hey, Audrey. I know it's cold. You would do that, Paula? 6'1" and he's only 16 years old. Wow. Hey, Sharon, I love you. Sharon is one of my great friends from across the seas. She's one of Sandra, my hamster's aunts. I thought about writing him and asking him a bunch of questions myself. Yeah, I mean, a letter would be cool, but I would have to hear the tone in his voice when he's answering my questions or see his face and how he's reacting. That's just, to me, I feel like, of course, I'm not a lie detector, but I don't know. I feel like when people talk to me, I'm like, yeah, you want to know why? Because I've been a liar before. I would absolutely talk to him, Paula. How many of us would have loved to have been Cato's position to talk to CW? Me and Sandra love you too, Auntie Sharon. Has he disputed anything about the book? That's a good question. I don't know. Apparently, yeah. No, actually, no, I do know. Because Sherilyn's thing that she said yesterday, he's disputing, right? I believe that's what Kim said. I wasn't able to listen to her full live because I noticed one of them isn't there anymore. So I wasn't able to go back and listen. How do you write him? Because me being a believer in Christ and having a very rocky relationship with Christ and Christ pulling me out of bad situations, the main things that I would talk to Chris about if I could ask him questions are Christ. It would have to do with Christ. Okay, Laura Beth. Bye. I hope you have a good one. That's what he wrote to Kim. Oh, and an email. Sometimes I have a panic attack in stores and crowds, so if I was interviewed for something, I may act like a nut. Maybe he had social anxiety. Marie. Maybe that'd be a good question to ask him if he's suffered with any type of social anxiety. Throughout my life, hey, Brandywine, throughout my life, my social anxiety got so bad for a long period of time. It's just actually started getting better the last couple years, but especially after I quit drinking, it got really good. I would start pouring sweat and turn beet red if I ran into somebody, from high school or something in the grocery store, or somebody I hadn't talked to in a long time. I started cutting my own hair because I didn't like being sat in a barber or a salon chair with a cape around me that close to somebody, asking me questions, talking to me. And I'd start sweating and get really hot and have severe social anxiety. Question, I hate confrontation. See, I'm getting better. I don't like confrontation either because I'm an asshole. Good night, Sean's princess. Because someone docked someone in there. Okay. You're more open-minded now. I just noticed the more sober I am, the more socially not so awkward I am. Such an opportunity. Can't talk to people up front, but over the phone and text messages. Good morning, Lisa, CIA hole. From New Jersey. Someone became a member and doxed her. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. And people wonder what's she doing with the money, or why is she doing members only chats? Well, shit. If you have people willing to go in there and pay her money to dox her, can you imagine if she just had an open chat? Oh, and then somebody asked me, why is she a moderator in your chat? Because I had a good conversation with her, and I feel like some of my moderators might even block her if she comes into my chat. So I don't want them to do that. And I like her, so I gave her a wrench. Social phobia. No one's coming in the house unless you're invited. First of all, people just show up to your house. That's messed up. That's rude. Unless you're really close with that person, I think it's rude. You're a confronter and doesn't let people get away with lying. That's a good thing. Hey, Carrie. That's a good quality. Yeah, and you turn the lights off. Oh, when people show up to your house. Who do I like, Lucy? Oh, I like Kim. And the thing is, I think if she would have not come on my panel and talked to me, and if I would have just listened, then I don't know. I don't know if I would listen to her as much, but I like communicating with people. Here, I'll put her channel link in the description. I like communicating with people, no matter how controversial they are. Once you have a conversation with somebody, I mean, oh, sorry, we had a good conversation, but these people over here, they don't like you. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to tell you to go fuck yourself because I'm a follower, not a leader. Have a good day. No, I'm a fucking leader of my life. End of story. Nobody has to follow me, but I lead my choices. That was a great life. That was a long life, but it was good. Here, let me put it in. And I say this all the time, but when people fight with each other, let's say you're friends with both people or your family members, whatever, and they fight or they don't like each other, and then you choose a side, but then they end up being adults and talking it out, guess who's the asshole now? You are, because you chose a side. So now that they've both made up, guess what you have to do now? Now you have to make up with the person that you dissed because you chose one side over the other. Now you got to explain to them why you stopped talking to them. Oh, all right, you guys made up. Sorry, I'm going to start talking to you again. I actually was just following what they said because I can't think for myself. So I'm sorry. No, I don't want to have that conversation. It's a waste of time. So what I'd rather do is when people come to me or approach me and say, hey, you know, I don't like that person over there. Yeah. And the fuck does that have to do with me? Go over there and talk to them. Let me move out of your way and you go fucking talk to them. How about that? Don't fucking involve me in your problems. Thank you. in their sobriety is to wish both a fit and spiritual death. Exactly. Exactly, Trudy. And, you know, it's not so much, it's not that I got offended when I read that. It was like, oh my God, look what they said to me. It's to show you guys, to prove a point. You really want someone to be completely destroyed just because you don't like some of their thoughts in their head or their beliefs. Get a fucking life. Here's Kim's channel. Now watch. Did you see? He dropped Kim's channel in his chat last night. He was promoting her channel. Did you see that? Did you see that? He's fucking evil, man. He's evil. I can't believe him. It's bullshit. How dare him? There's people out there that would actually go to your house and physically harm you. Exactly, Karen. Somebody, the first thing that popped to my mind, somebody tried to rip off my license plate. I told somebody else in chat, and I actually blamed somebody else because we weren't getting along at the time. They tried to rip my license plate off my car. And the first thing that popped to my mind is, it's some motherfucker that's pissed off at me on YouTube. Because I have a bumper sticker on my car too that says, "Save Robbie on YouTube." I should probably take that off since I live very close to Frederick. Choosing to not decide, you still have made a choice. Rush. Oh, good morning, Crazy Red. Yeah, choosing. Well, the thing is, you're not the one making the sides. Other people are. And I explained this like over a year ago on my channel. Imagine, you know, how people say, get off the fence, fence rider. You're the fucking one that built the fence under my ass, bitch. You take your wood, take the fence down and shove it up your ass. Because I didn't put myself on a fucking fence. You did. Because you're the ones who divide the sides. I'm just standing here like, I'm just trying to enjoy the fucking weather. Target on my back. Yeah, I don't have Save Robbie stickers. My friend made it for me on YouTube. She makes like merchandise. Shamrock Pixie is her YouTube channel name. And she made it for me. Angry and feisty. Oh, Audrey, I was just I've been kind of treated like shit by some people that have been nice to me. And then all of a sudden, because, you know, I had Kim on my channel and have talked openly about different opinions and stuff, all of a sudden I get shit like this. And what's today's date? Today's December 15th. I'll be 6 months. That's a half a fucking year sober on the 27th of this month. So kiss my ass. Even if they piss you off. Yeah, it is kind of mental stimulation. That is why you want to be on the good side to Kim. No. We are getting hit with a storm. Yeah, we have a snowstorm. But you have to be up close because thank you. One to the other. Some people just have to be involved in BS. Oh God, Marie. Yeah, I have plenty. I mean, it can't be that many different people that would leave something like that. Obviously, it's somebody that's mad enough at me, that knows me well enough to know that I had an alcohol problem. I mean, I'm open about it, but you know, somebody that's followed me long enough. I get stupid messages like that all the fucking time. So, you know what somebody told me on one of my hamster videos, which is like, really, you're taking trolling to a whole new level of stupidity. I was upset because my hamster she was really sick. Now she's starting to get better and her hair is starting to grow back. I know who this was. I could only imagine because the way this one was worded. You're a grown man and she's a hamster. You'll be fine. Fuck you too, kitchen lady. Fuck you too. Review only. Yeah, I have some of mine filtered. You don't support Kim? That's okay, Debbie. Hate when people throw it in your face. It is kind of like, it kind of like irks you, but when people throw it in my face, it's like, you're throwing in my face how strong I am. You're using a past addiction that I had to remind me how much stronger I am than your fucking weak ass. So it's kind of motivating in a way. I did. I flipped you off, BBT. Cancel culture. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Look, if there are some people that I really cannot stand watching on here. Either their attitudes are just completely sour bullshit, whatever it is, and I just don't go watch them because it's going to put me in a bad mood. Again, I like that stimulation. Exactly, Paula. Like Joyce Meyer says, I'm not where I want to be, but thank God I'm not where I used to be. And you're not going to drag me there with your bullshit comments behind your fake name and your fake avatar. I also think people get very angry because, you know, like I've had a social anxiety. Maybe they don't communicate very well in real life. Maybe they're not confident enough to get on here and show their fucking face or their picture or their name along with their opinions. They're confident enough to give their opinion, but would they be giving the same opinion if they got on here and showed who they were? Makes you wonder, right? Are they confident enough to stand their ground for who they actually are and say these horrible fucked up things? I mean, yeah, I've said some fucked up shit before when I've been pissed, but at least I showed my face and showed it was me when I did it and said, oops, sorry, I was an asshole. Oops. Kim sounds smart, but she talks good. That's it. She is actually quite naive and ignorant. Okay, Stephanie. It's beyond measure. I don't know what you're talking about, Audrey. I have no idea. Audrey, by the way, this is the first time I'm seeing this account. Is this one of the other ones or is this a new one? Hold on. I can't see if there's a moderator on that account. There's not a moderator on that account. Will you text me just to be sure I know that's you, Audrey? I'm pretty sure it is, but... Oh, okay. You already texted me and said that. Okay, gotcha. There we go. Yes, and you know what? You know how I fucking hate Snow White? This is what I live for on YouTube. Do you see this? You see this, bitch? This is what I live for on YouTube. This shit right here. I got this today in the mail. It says, Dear Robbie, I just wanted to let you know that you are loved and appreciated by so many. In these uncertain times and with social distancing, it tends to put me at risk being isolated, even though I've been 6 years and their spouse has been 10 years clean off of substance. Isolation is a setup for failure for them. But she feels God sent God sent her to my channel, and it helps her interact with all of us. And it's helping maintain and interact with me and Mexi, and have helped restore her humor and faith in humanity. And she's forever grateful. So, and then it says, love always. Bobby and Megan, I won't say their last name. Merry Christmas, my brother in sobriety in Christ. And that's the kind of shit that I like. Not, oh, well, these people are going to leave your channel and they're going to turn away and you're not going to have as many subscribers as before. Eat a big dick take a big spoonful of those subscribers and shove them up your asshole. Because I don't give a fuck. Some people care more about a number next to their name rather than actual fucking quality. They'd rather have a huge quantity of assholes following them. Girl, bye. Who, Audrey? Who are you talking to? Karen. Where's Karen? Where'd she go? You're going to your allotment to plant your tree? What exactly is an allotment, Nicola? My hubby turned to alcohol after he returned from military duty on the front lines. He was diagnosed with severe PTSD and is still battling the... he's sober for 1 year now. Well, I will say a prayer for him tonight. That I couldn't imagine. Oh, yeah, exactly, Audrey. Bye. Piss off. Who gives a fuck? I love the ones that announce they're leaving. I'm unsubscribing. Your voice is annoying or whatever it is. It's like, to be honest, most of the people that have said that, I don't feel like I've ever seen their fucking name before. Like, even in comments or chat, I'm like, you won't be missed? I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I've never seen you before. Hey, Jean. Regardless, you shouldn't have done anything based on what was allegedly seen, especially. See, and here's another thing too. Hey, Desert Flower, good morning. And on a bit for, I don't know what you're talking about with Rabbit Dog. No need to announce your departure. Well, it's funny because, I mean, usually if I don't like someone's channel, hey, Lucy, I feel like they're not going to know who the fuck I am anyways, so I'm just going to leave their channel, unsubscribe, and not go back. No, I'm leaving. Who are you again? Oh, I'm Robbie. I'm the asshole that just said I'm going to leave your channel to try to get attention. Okay, bye. Lost my dad yesterday. Saw your live and you cracked a smile. Jennifer B, I'm so sorry. Hearts for Jennifer B. For her dad. I'm really sorry. It's embarrassing to announce. AJ alternate juror. Oh, I thought that was Audrey again. I was like, what? Hey, AJ. First time catching one of your lives, but... Oh, where'd it go? But I've been watching for a while and can totally relate to so much of what you say. Also love your humor. I'm sarcastic as hell and you crack me up. Sarcastic is good, Miranda. That's one of my favorite names, by the way, is Miranda from Sex and the City. She's one of my favorite characters ever. She's such a bitch. I love her. Can't support Kim as she said Shanann killed it. That's okay, Debbie. Oh, okay. And yeah, it's just, you know, I'm going to continue to listen to her. And I think the more that people talk or either listen or talk to her, even if whether you're on a panel with her or whatever it is, if you really actually listen to what she's saying, I think a lot of people take, like, she said Shanann killed the girl. She's evil. If you don't listen to her and you just hear what people are saying about her, that's what you're going to take from it. She's very careful the way she talks about it and continues to say, this is a terrible situation. It's sad. It's, you know, it's intense. But for some reason, she feels like she wants to try to get justice in a certain way. And I mean, I can't fault somebody for that. She's not being disrespectful about it. She even addressed the whole Sherilyn thing today and said how terrible that made people feel. And she felt bad. So she's not a heartless person if she's not. You too, Kirsty. You wish it would have gone to trial so we could have heard everything. Yeah, and that's why there's so many different discussions going on, because since you couldn't do that, you kind of treat YouTube as the trial, or, you know, a place to get your emotions out. A lot of you are parents. I could only imagine how angry and triggered it must make you. Be careful driving to Christmas shopping, Sharon. I need to go get in the shower in a minute. I'm really freaking tired. But the main thing I wanted to say is I'm going to continue to have an open mind. And I almost cringe when I say the word open mind, because people have been so fucking mean to me with those words out of their mouth the last couple days. Open mind, that's so stupid. What's your mind open to? Lies? Sure, yeah, I'll open my mind to some lies, because I want to hear what people have to say. So when you open your mind, you're going to hear some truth, some lies. Maybe some people are going to flirt with you. Hey, Audra O. I needed this stay-at-home lockdown nonsense. Oh. Next governor is going to be telling us when we can have sex. That'll be the day. Hey, I'll take some sex. I'll be like, hey, governor, is this mandated sex? Can we pick from like a selection of like a vending machine of partners? Or are you just going to hook us up, pair us up, pick a partner, and whoever's left over gets grouped together? How's this work? Come to your exactly, Lisa, because I can't come to a belief or a conclusion unless I'm convinced. And I'm not going to be convinced unless I explore my options. The only way to explore my options is, in this case, is to explore my options in this fucking case. Love connection. Chance to be the light. Ooh, I like that, Trudy. I like that. Good morning. I love you, Hunter. I love you, Hunter. Yeah, DC. And even if it's inaccurate information, at least I took the time to listen to it, you know. Hey, Penny Blake. I think your personalities were. Thank you, Christy Barrett. 28 years married. Holy shit. I think my longest relationship was like 4 or 5 years. Actually, that's not my longest relationship. Was probably with substance and alcohol. That worked out pretty good for a long period of time. Yeah, and Crazy Red, and that's why, you know, people expect, I think they expect when I've gone into chats, hey, teacher, I said this the other day, Robbie's here. He was giving Kim money the other day, or he gives AD money, or this or that. Like, people tattletale on you wherever the fuck you go. And I think these people think that I'm going to see that they said that about me in chat and be like, oh my God, I need to go hide under a rock. Hello. I say my opinions on a public platform. Do you think I'm trying to hide behind them? And I'm going to be surprised when you go and tell another creator, he thinks this, he just said that on his channel. That's why my video is set to fucking public, you idiot. People can watch for themselves. They act like you're like hiding something, or, you know, it's a big shocker. Look, if it's going to be a surprise to you that I support somebody you don't like, and that's a problem with you, that is a problem. That is your problem. It is not my problem. That too, Sassy Nails. You want to give people your money, your time, your attention. Last time I checked, I pay my fucking bills. Part of those include internet, my fucking laptop, my phone. So if I want to scroll through whatever the hell I want to on my phone or my laptop, I'm going to fucking do that. And if I'm going to log into my YouTube channel and I want to talk about something, whatever the subject is, I'm going to fucking do that too. And I'm going to be open to your opinions. But if you're an asshole to me, no. What'd Rabbit Dog say? Yeah, well, I think a lot of people are scared to speak their mind because they are scared of the backlash. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. If you're going to be mean over someone's opinion, then fuck the backlash. That just shows me that I'm not supposed to be talking to you. Less judgment, more understanding. Yeah, and the only way we can begin to understand is when we open our ears. Oh, well, no, I don't like what they have to say. Well, you didn't listen. Yeah, but their narrative is this or that. Well, maybe if you just at least maybe listen to what they have to say, you could disagree, but maybe at least get a better idea of where they're coming from. You don't think so? There's a lot of fuckers that I'm like, okay, I think you're completely wrong, but I like you a lot, so whatever. Me and my aunt, she's way more far left leaning and I'm way far on the right Republican. We have great conversations and we disagree pretty much about fucking everything. And we even make jokes back and forth about our political candidates that we like kind of take jabs at each other and just joke and laugh about it in a funny way. And it's healthy. Listen, love, kind. Manly and strong, I think you'll attract a great guy. Did you just call me manly and strong? Oh my God. Oh my God. That made me nibble so hard. Just kidding. Thank you for calling me manly. That's a bullshit lie. Hey, peace, love, smiles. Brissy girl, I was just ranting about fucking assholes that like to say bullshit, mean stuff just simply because you don't think exactly the same way that they do. I posted it in my community post. That's one of many ignorant, stupid comments that I get just from opening my mind or thinking in a different direction. You can disagree and joke about it and said, yeah, I mean, lighten up the mood a little bit. Maybe if you disagree and you feel like something's going to go in a bad, argumentative direction, maybe crack a joke about it. You know what I usually do? I'll make a joke about myself. Not to degrade myself, but like cut myself down or make a joke about one of my beliefs being stupid or, lighten the mood a little bit to show that you don't take yourself too seriously to the point where you can't take a little bit of criticism. Have to love you and leave you for now, Robbie. Was lovely as always to catch you in the chat. Hope to see you next time. Have a lovely evening. Bye, Mandy. Have a lovely evening. If we lived in America, I would introduce you to my grandson. See, and there's so many hot, wonderful people around. I just don't care to take the time. I just want to take care of my hamster and myself and just enjoy my life. Have a good one, Mandy. We don't agree on lots of stuff, but I respect you as a person. That was spoons. Didn't that feel good? Feels good, doesn't it? You're manly. People have forgotten that means strength and good judge. Oh, thank you, Trudy. That makes me want to go to the gym and pump my muscles a little bit. Nah, I'll wait till spring. Good morning, Carla. I love you. I want to give you a huge hug and just squeeze you all over. Not sexually, unless you feel that way towards me. Do you feel that? Thank you, Brissy girl. Respect to you, allow the information, invite it. And you accept others. Yeah, and Lisa, I'm wrong a lot. But one thing, the older I've gotten, I really will not defend something or truly, be like protective over something or pushy about my opinion if I don't know it to be fact. So I'm not going to argue with somebody over something that I'm not even sure is true. I'm just going to state like, oh, this is what I think is true. And then people will be like, well, you're stupid. Why do you think that? And I'm like, well, and then I'll say why. And it's dumb. Like, it's very frustrating. Merry Christmas, Carla. What I don't understand is like, I guess maybe I don't get this mentality. I don't like question people nonstop and be like, well, you think this? Well, why is this? Or why is that? Or why is that? It's like, it's none of my fucking, like, back the fuck up. I feel like, especially in this situation, people smother you. Well, why this? And then you'll be like, well, I think this because of that. Well, this is that. And did you know this? And you know, it's like they're so aggressive. They're so scared that you're going to still continue to disagree. You're watching Mommy rambling sometimes, but I'm still welcome here. Of course. Anitra, even if you did, no matter what, you're still welcome. Clove oil helps. Ooh, I just got some oil pulling stuff that has clove oil in it. And tooth powder. It's like toothpaste, but it's powder for toothpaste. And you don't use water, and it remineralizes your teeth. New Year's Eve party? Oh, on my channel? I don't think I'm going anywhere. I think I'm off on New Year's Eve. Maybe because Mexi and I are going to do the end of the year awards that we keep voting on the categories. Good morning, Carrie Lee. Maybe I'll see if Mexi, if he's not going anywhere. I love you, Lufa. On New Year's Eve, and I'm not. Maybe we can do that on New Year's Eve. I don't know. Pets are always family, Sarah. I am Sandra's pet. She's not my pet. I'm her pet. And the other day she bit me, which is a good sign. That means she's feeling really good. She's getting like her bitchy side back, but her and I have really bonded through this time of her being like a little sick because I spoon feed her medicine with baby food and I hold her little body while she eats it on the spoon. It's just, we've bonded a lot more. It's cute. Okay, I'll ask Mexi if he wants to do that. What day is New Year's Eve on? It's on a Thursday, right? It is. So I will be off. However, I do need to go get in the shower. Carla, are you going live this morning? Maybe I'll catch you as I'm falling asleep for once. I've been going to bed earlier, so I never catch you going live anymore, Carla. You got up to pee in Robbie's live. That happens to me all the time, Lufa. When you wake up, you're not supposed to grab your phone because now you're not going to be able to fall back asleep. What time are you going live, Carla? When I wake up, if I grab my phone, even if it's like 5 in the morning, 6, 7 in the morning, if I grab my phone, I know I'm not going to be able to fall back asleep and I'm screwed for the rest of the day. So if I have to get up and pee really bad, I run to the bathroom, don't take my phone, and run right back to bed. Don't touch my phone, don't look at my phone, and go back to sleep. Because the light in your phone stimulates the shit out of you. So if you put it on that night mode, it makes you more tired. You wish you could go back to bed. I'm really tired. I don't even know why I'm still awake. Well, because you guys are wonderful, but I'm so tired. And I've been drinking a lot of coffee, so I'm really dehydrated. You know how I could tell I'm dehydrated? My skin, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll get more wrinkles in my forehead and my hands will be more like dry. I'm so dehydrated. I had coffee and not a lot of water today. It's 4:28 a.m., Marie. You work in a courtroom, you see more on the state side. oh, when we go to trial, I get to see the details of on the defense side. I actually listen to both equally, even though I represent the state. That is fantastic, Lisa. You have 4 dogs and they're your world. Don't mix well with people, but I love bitchy animals. I'm always attracted to the personality of like a bitchy dog or a bitchy hamster. I love all animals, like the cuddly ones and stuff, but the bitchier the pet, the more adorable they are. Aw, thanks, Anitra. Tomorrow's my Friday. I'm going to tape my eyes open like this. Maybe do... They have those at-home facelifts. Think I'm going to get Botox. I'm not going to be on very long. I know, Jeremiah. It always happens like that. Oh, I'm sorry, Kirsty. Problems. I've got a cold today. I hope he gets better. Sandra is a badass. Hope he gets better. 9:30 p.m. in Australia. So 9:30 p.m. on Tuesday. Extremely ugly dogs. Yeah, or like dogs with 3 legs. Or I love them all. That's why I told my Sandra when she lost all of her hair, I said, you are gorgeous. You are beautiful. Even if you lose all of your hair, she is just the most beautiful hamster I've ever seen. Hey, Aries Fire. 10:30 p.m. Oh my God. You know, for the longest time, I thought Australia was an island. That's how stupid I am. But see, you ask questions, you stay open-minded, and you find out Australia is not an island. And rabbits don't lay eggs. Go figure. God, my lips are really chapped too, and I left my chapstick in my drawer. I'm so dehydrated. I'm going to steam the hell out of myself in the shower. I love rats, Trudy. They're so smart and so cute. You want a Sandra t-shirt? I used to make ones. You see my Sandra, my old Save Robbie merch from like a year ago? See my, it's not a comforter, but it's hold on, let me show you. Ow. I had these. Ow. And on the back, it's Sandra. It says bow down to royalty. And then I have her on a blanket and a hoodie. I'm always going to have Sandra with me. Ow, I just popped my knee really bad. And I did this one too. This one, I don't really like the colors on that I did for the Save Robbie part, but it's fun. So I kind of cuddle with Sandra in a way, but just on a blanket. Hey, Dave. Maybe I'll do more Sandra. Ow. I stood up too fast, and I think because I've been sitting in the same position, my knee was all locked up. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. CW ain't getting out for nothing. I agree. I don't think he is. Hydrate. I know. I need to go hydrate. Okay, guys. Sandra, Merch, and Robbie. Yeah, I used to have... I made a really cool red hoodie, but my aunt liked it a lot because my aunt, she's not a big animal person, but she fell in love with Sandra, so I gave it to her because she loves it. Sandra is a boss. Hey, Abbey Road. Yeah, thank you for the prayers for Sandra. She's doing a lot better. Ooh, a new TV in January. That's always exciting, Trudy. You have a good one, Jamie. I didn't see if Carla said she was going live or not. Let me see. So I'm waiting for Lisa to message me back, and we'll see if she'll come on for the next scenario. And it'll be from not my point of view. Hey, Shimmer Soul. It'll be from a different point of view. And I will do more listening because I know I talked on the other one a lot because that was more what I lean towards. But you guys can talk. And good night, Casper. And Lisa and whoever else wants to come on to talk about and school me on their scenario. Not school me. I don't like that word. That sounds like a debate. Fill me in. Hey, Miss Murder. I adore ya. So I don't know when that'll be. Eventually. Sometime soon. But I am going to get really good rest tomorrow and the next day because I love you too, Audrey. Because Mexi, he wants to go at 3 a.m. I'm like, bitch, we don't got to go at 3 a.m. to serve you 3:19. Oh no, it's 3 because the spirits are going to be out. So I'm like, can't we go at a normal hour? So we're going at 3 a.m. So I'm going to have to get really, really good freaking rest. And the service at Serve 319 sucks. So doing it live there is always frustrating to me. It will be fun, but it's just gets frustrating. And I think AD is gonna I think he's gonna call in and be on the panel with us somehow. So we're still talking on how we're gonna work that out too. You have a good day, Lisa. Oh, that's what I was checking. I have to wake up the teenager for school. I pray that you don't get punched in the face, MJ. Green means go. If you don't already know, put your foot on the gas. If you keep trolling my channel, I'll put my foot right up your ass. What day is it? Shit, yesterday, I think Makeup Mobster was live, and I was like, hey guys, happy Sunday. And they're like, dude, it's Monday. And I was like, oh, haha, no, it's not. And then I looked at the calendar, I was like, oh shit, it's Monday. Are you just going to where they used to be? Yeah, because we're not going to Serve 319 to like check it out because we've already done that. Mexi is doing his night vision camera. And of course, we're going to do the spirit box and the paranormal stuff. And I'll just be there as his sidekick, filming and screaming and all of that kind of stuff that I usually do because I'm a wimp. Okay, let me see. Well, maybe she's not live yet. Carrie, someone's always being mean to me. Hey, Jojo. Oh, a rock and roll Christmas. Rocking around the Christmas. Me and Sandra are going to be rocking around the hamster treats. Aw, Stephanie, that's sweet. Thank you. Hey, Calm Vibes. Said your name. That was creepy when that spirit box said my name. Can you tell I'm getting tired? When I get tired, my skin starts to burn and my eyes start to burn. And then I rub them even more and then they burn more. And then my skin itches and my head itches. And I start picking my crotch. Just kidding. I do that when I lay down and then I fall asleep. I'm glad, Carrie. You've watched that clip so many times. That was scary. No, Remy, she would eat. I've looked for hamster Christmas trees. They don't have them. Not even treat-shaped ones. Hey, Sylvia. Your eyes and itchy fingers. Yeah, I get itchy when I get tired. I itch like a monkey. Look. Aw, Sunny, you love to Calm Vibes with Miss Jojo. All right, guys. You slept all day and I wish I could sleep all day. God, that sounds good just to take some Tylenol PM and maybe watch some softcore porn before I fall asleep with some chamomile tea, Daddy. Read me a nighttime story. Or just taking a shitload of melatonin and sleeping hard. Michael's has tiny hamster trees. Love you, Marie. And to you troll pieces of cow shit, piss off. And if you see me in a chat, you don't need to announce and say, he gives AD money or he gives Kim money or he does this or he does that. Yeah, well, okay. Why don't you put some valid information out there that maybe people don't know that might embarrass me, like the fact that I used to be a fucking male escort. How about you do that? Or never mind, I'm not going to say that. I'll tell you guys that later. We're not in that part in our relationship yet. There's pictures out there on the internet of something, and if they ever came out of me, you guys would be like, oh my God. I'll tell you that story later. That's a fun one. With presents. Aw, Trudy, I have a video on my channel from last Christmas. It's all Sandra Christmas. She had tons of gifts. There may or may not be pictures of me on the internet when I was all drugged up sexually doing something really inappropriate. Can someone tell me who? Armchair Detective, Karen. There are more than nudes, Marie. There was this one time this person was like, I was hooking up with them, but they wanted to take pictures of me. And that's all I'm going to say for now. I was naked and there was like blow up things involved. Oh my God, that felt so good to get out. That felt really good. We need a weekly story time with Savory. Okay, there may or may not be some pictures out there of me that some guy took of me with a sex doll. There, I said it. So if you're going to say something in a chat, make sure it's something that I'm going to be shocked and embarrassed about. Not that I gave money to Kim or AD. That I banged a blow-up doll on a video camera for a man. It was just for fun. You know what I mean? It's fine. They'll be fine. It's okay. So if you want breaking news, breaking information, it's probably going to come out of my mouth first. Not hiding shit on my channel. My dirty ass. That was a story time, right? Who cares, doll? Literally, doll, Jojo. Hey, sometimes we do some freaky shit, okay? Thank God my mom's not in here this morning. She's probably going to watch the replay and text me later and say, oh, I can't believe that you would say something like that on your channel, that you had sex with a what? Yes, Mom, okay? Jeez. I really liked the guy and he really wanted me to do it, so I banged the doll in front of him. Whatever. God, like you haven't done anything crazy before? What about the guy that allegedly stole your sweater and you saw him in a porno? Remy, he did not steal my sweater. We were together. We were dating. And he was cheating on me. And the whole time I said, I know you're cheating on me. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. We broke up. It ended in domestic violence. Years later, I'm in the porn shop and I see him on the cover of a porno with the guy that I accused him of cheating with. And he's wearing my sweater. You want to know how I know he was filming that porno while we were together? It's because I took that sweater with me when I moved, when we broke up. And that was the same guy I accused him of cheating on me with. So yeah, I got stories for days. Banged my head. Yeah. Okay, so I'll tell you this before I go to bed. He doesn't watch my channel, and even if he does, that's what you get for cheating, you asshole. When I saw that video cover, this was back in the day before, like, you know, cell phones and all of that was invented. I purchased the video. After I purchased the video, I went to Walgreens and I went to the printer, the Xerox machine, and I slapped that porno on top of the Xerox machine. And I expanded that picture to be about this big, the cover of the porno with him on it, with that man. And I got me a big giant envelope and I mailed it to his parents. Don't cheat on a Gemini. Sounds like a Seinfeld. No, I didn't burn the sweater. It was a really cute sweater. I think it was Banana Republic. I think that's the gayest I've ever dressed. Banana Republic. Who spends $200 on a sweater? So yeah. Mailed it to his parents and I said, your son's a porn star. Not like they gave a shit. But they didn't believe me that he was cheating on me. So I had to prove it to them. They thought I was crazy. Well, look who's crazy now. You feel me? Telling a really scary ghost story. Ooh. You know what? I will tell you some real ghost stories of mine. We'll save that for another time. I have real ghost stories. Maybe I'll play some scary music in the background. Dun, dun, dun. You know what would be really cool and funny is if I can get one of my ex-boyfriends on here and they can just roast me. And then when they're done roasting me, I'll be like, are you done? You done? You remember when your parents got that envelope in the mail? That was from me. And then I'll hang up on them and kick them off my show. You have a real few. Maybe we'll have a ghost stream where people can call in and tell their ghost stories too. Yeah. I don't really tell ghost stories at Christmas time, but that'd be fun. And Jeremy, if you're watching right now, I've seen you in the porno. There's 12 different ones, and I saw you wearing my sweater. And that was me. See, it feels good to get the truth off your chest. Wow. God, what the hell is in this stress relief shit? Because I'm really opening up to you guys now. I'm really opening up. There's nothing I won't tell you. Hold on. What's the most embarrassing thing that I've done? I peed on Jeremy on accident. Maybe that's why he cheated on me. I woke up and I went to the bathroom when I was drunk. And I started peeing in the bathroom. All of a sudden, all the pee started going down my leg and soaking into my underwear and everywhere and all over my feet. I was like, what? And then I woke up and I was peeing all over the bed. On my boyfriend. He just rolled over and I woke him up. I said, hey, I peed on you. Sorry, I'm really drunk tonight. Is that cool? And he was like, yeah, whatever. He went to the couch. As I was cleaning, he fell asleep on the couch. I was like, ew. Whatever. It wasn't intentional, though. So I guess it really wasn't considered a proper shower, golden shower. What would you call that? A raging river or a broken dam? Because it was like my pajama pants just flew open and out came the dam waters. Yeah, so you start having a dream that you're in the bathroom peeing, and then all of a sudden you wake up and you're peeing on your cheating, lying piece of shit boyfriend who's cheating on you in porno with some straight guy. So weird. God, that's romantic. But that's not the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me. Back away from the chapstick. I don't know what the most it's easy to embarrass me. I've done the thing where, where you get in the wrong car. I've done that before, where you think it's your car or you walk up to it and you don't get in and it looks like you're trying to, hey, Julie, Christian, looks like you're trying to break into someone's car because you're like pulling on the handle. You're like, why the fuck isn't it opening? Then you look in and it's like all different interior and shit. You're like, and then the owner walks up to the car. Excuse me, what are you doing? That's embarrassing. Your sons would pee anywhere. When I was in flight attendant training, when I was a flight attendant, I was in class with all females, my training class, and one other gay guy was in the class with us. I had to pee really bad, so I peed in front of all of them. There was like 20 of them. I was like, sorry, guys, I gotta go. We were in the middle of nowhere in Mesa, Arizona. It was fun being a flight attendant. The emergency exits are here and here. And if you'd like to join the smoking section, it will be on the left wing where we will be playing our in-flight movie, Gone with the Wind. That's what my one of my coworkers used to say. And after I heard that joke over and over, I was like, that's not funny anymore. Basically, you're telling people to go jump off the fucking airplane if they want to smoke a cigarette. You got into it with the owner in it? Oh, that would be embarrassing. Oh, you were a flight attendant too? Stephanie, I worked for Mesa Airlines. I flew, well, I mainly worked out of Denver, but I did some flights out of, I was on the East Coast for a little while in Philly, US Airways Express, and then I did America West Express flights. And out of Denver, I flew United Express flights. But I didn't like it because they moved me around like a Monopoly piece. But man, were there some hotties on the flights. I got offered sexual stuff a lot. Hotel room numbers, all sorts of shit. I never really took anybody up on it except for a couple of times. I should have stole some shit. Had them buy me some dinner or something. Not familiar. Xanax? It looked like your car. You thought it was your husband waiting and jumped in. That's embarrassing. Did they get mad at you finding hope? You wanted to be a flight attendant, but you got kicked out of college and travel and tourism. Oh my God, after throwing a chair at a teacher? That's awesome. Thing that's happened to me is so unbelievable that it could be a comedy show, but it's a long story. I'm interested though. Not in the mood for two-faced assholes. Zanny the nanny, it's like we're related. You jumped out. Oh, you didn't even wait for them to react. It was only for a short time. You had little kids and worked for Southwest. I hear Southwest is one of the best. You guys get to wear khakis on Southwest, right? I would never be a flight attendant again, but for a single guy, I mean, I guess it was a good job. I didn't like that I would be on like 4 or 5 day trips. So when I would come home, it felt like I was on vacation for 2 days being home, but I couldn't enjoy it because I would be catching up on my laundry and shit. And then of course I had free flight benefits, but I didn't want to fly anywhere on my days off, especially on standby. No. After throwing a chair. Me too, Jojo. Anyways, I think I said I was going to get off here again like 20 hours ago. Didn't know you were a flight attendant. When I was 21 years old, I was a flight attendant. I'm 38 now, so that was like 17 years ago. But it was a cool experience. I'm really glad that I did it because, I mean, there was some days where you didn't even really know what city you were in anymore. My favorite part of being a flight attendant was sitting in the jump seat, facing all the passengers as we're taking off and watching everyone's face. Because you can tell who the new flyers were, who the wimpy flyers were. You could tell by everyone's face. Some people would just sit there and read a book as you're taking off. Didn't matter. They didn't give a shit. Plane could be crashing and they wouldn't even know it. Then you have some people where they're like, what's that sound? And I would just sit there and stare at them like, what's that sound? I did one emergency landing, and it was for something stupid. Some computer thing was malfunctioning. It was right after we took off, and you had to prepare the plane for an emergency landing, and we were not allowed to tell the passengers what the emergency was. Isn't that fucked up? Everyone was panicking like we were going to die, and I'm just sitting there like, if they only knew. It's funny. You want some more vodka, sir? Here. Just pour it on their head. Okay, anyway, seriously, I'm really going to get in the shower because now I'm getting delirious and I'm going to start pouring out all of my secrets. I've already told you that I had sex with a really weird object for a man, and then I've also starting to open up about other things. What if I fell asleep sitting up like this on a stream and I just started talking shit about people I don't like and just gossiped and fucking told all my secrets and then woke up and I was like, huh? Hello? Hello? Who's there? That would suck. Love you too, MJ. Okay, bye, guys. Thank you for letting me vent and not being assholes. And to the other assholes, I'm still sober, so suck on it. Okay? I hope you have a beautiful night. Stop being assholes to each other. Let people go where they want to and open your minds. The other day I said, keep your minds open and not your legs, but maybe keep both open. Maybe you'll be happier that way. Bye, Stephanie. Love you too, Carrie. All right, really, I'm gonna fucking fall asleep in the shower. Bye, Mariska. Bye, Desert Flower. Good night. Here's my email if you want to talk shit to me. At least do it there instead of being dicks other places, okay? Okay. Fuck. Here's a fucking Bible verse for you too. Oh my god, it's 12:22 Bible verse. That's weird. He reveals the deep things of darkness and brings utter darkness into light. Take that and stick it in your... Here's another Bible verse for you. A dishonest man spreads strife, and a whisper separates close friends. Feel me? Here's one more. Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God. I don't think those two match together. Whatever. All right. Wait, where'd my email go? There's my email. I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you have a wonderful day. Be nice. Leave Robbie the hell alone. You got that damn right, Carrie. Leave everybody alone. Well, you bitches. 22222. Yeah, I know. It's weird. Love you. God bless. And I'll talk to you when I'm not so tired anymore. And itchy.